Hello, beautiful people. And as you can tell, we got good vibes going on. This video is more so like uplifting for the spirits of lately, since everybody knows the game has been going through like a rough time. A lot of content creators quitting, a lot of streamers getting tired of streaming it, and I get it. The game has been rough. We're going through like a roller coaster when it comes to patches, when it comes to nerfs, buffs, and the community itself. But I'm here to tell you guys there's still hope in the game, and there always will be in my eyes for the people who really do love the game. Like I said many times before, there isn't any other game out there like this. These developers go through a lot trying to please us. I haven't been a part of a community or been in a game where they listen so much, and to the point where you feel like you yourself have an impact on the future of the game. So I just want to send like good waves and good vibes out to everybody who still plays the game. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for sticking by it, and thank you for having fun with it. That's just like my personal thanks. I love making content on it, so you guys who stick around and you guys who have fun with the game, mad love to y'all. And mad love to all the developers. I know you guys go through a lot, dude. I can only imagine the stress of going into the office and seeing all the comments of people complaining about this and that, and saying that you guys neglect us and that you guys ruin the game and devs don't listen. Like, I'm here to tell you straight up, keep it in 100. I totally understand. I'm not a developer, and I would never want to be. That's too much responsibility. But I'm telling you guys, the developers did a phenomenal job with all the work that they've put in, trying to handle the bugs. Even though there have been a lot of broken things, it's okay. Like, this is their first shot at something like this. They're the first ones to step out and do a game that is like this, where the players have a choice and have like their own methods of becoming more OP or more tanky, more DP, whatever. They gave players a choice, unlike many other games that have presets and allow very little uniqueness. I get it. We go through metas where there's a better thing to use, and what works and what doesn't work, but you still have the option. And those who have fun with different options, I commend you, and I'm amongst you guys. Like, I still have fun with the game. I will always have fun with the game. Division like holds a place in my heart, like on some real stuff. Like, I have a lot of reasons why I enjoy the Division, and it's just something that like I feel like I grew up with the game. Like, everybody, all the real people from like the OG days, you can say it with me and you guys will totally understand that we kind of grew up with the Division. Like, we started when way back in the beta, where the sticky meta, the shotgun meta, the AUG meta, the vector meta. Like, we transformed as players and we transformed as community, and it did get bad in some instances. We have a lot of hard-headed people in the community, and it's okay. Like, with any family in real life, like, you're gonna have knuckleheads, you're gonna have fights, you're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna have ups and downs. And I think that's just like how real the Division has been, and how much is like affected the player base. And I get it. Like I said, I'm not here to like just preach lies or something and act like there isn't like a low point going on. But in reality, like I said, the game isn't dead. The game is a full living, thriving thing, full of players who truly enjoy, full of creativity, full of like nonsense as well. I mean, with anything, but it's like a giant mosh pit of everything. It's like all of life's qualities put in front of you. So some things aren't fair, some things are fair, some things aren't strong enough, some things are too strong. It's like a giant melting pot of like personality, and I think that's why I'm personally sticking around, and why I feel so tight with the game is because I feel like this game really is in tune with people and how people are. It's like a giant social experiment. We make the experience how we want to make it, and I think because of that, the developers have done a crazy job. I can't give any more thanks to you guys as developers, as friends, as bros, whatever. Everybody knows the developers, and just the fact that this game has been going on as long as it has. Like, I want you guys to think about it this way. Let's think of any other big major title, Call of Duty. Let's think of Exactly. I'll use Call of Duty as an example. Call of Duty brings out a brand new game every year, and their game, quote unquote, dies. Like Advanced Warfare, nobody plays that anymore, as according to like the main numbers. Just like everybody would do Division. Division has been out for a very, very long time, and people tend to forget that. Like they think just because that the developers are still doing maintenances weekly and nerfing and buffing as it, like they're going to be at launch numbers or it's dead. No, it doesn't work like that. Division is outliving most games when it comes to just raw player base. It doesn't have the biggest numbers, like, oh my god, it's not Destiny numbers or it's not COD numbers, but for it's for a new title with a new reputation, with all the things that we've been through when it came to the game itself, you have to tip your hat off to the Division itself. Like, it's kept a lot of players around for a lot of hours. I mean, I almost have 100 days played on it. I've never even came close to that on any other game. With Call of Duty, I'll get maxed out prestige, and by the time the next COD comes out, I have like 15 days played. I'm sitting here at almost 100 days played on a video game. That goes to show you how much I love the game personally. And I can almost guarantee any serious Division player is easily hitting 50 days, 60 days plus. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is underappreciated. And I think we as a community need to like sit back, breathe, chill out, vibe out, and really realize, like, look, like, yeah, we hate this and this about the game and whatever. Everybody has their dislikes and everybody has their likes, but overall you have to say Division is just something worth holding on to. Division is the game that we all rush home from work or we'll come home from school, those with families, those who will sit down and grind and go PvP and have their friendly little trash talk and have their little sessions, get stressed over all these things that no game, I don't care how diehard you've been, can compete with on that level. People get really emotional when it comes to this game. You get frustrated, you get competitive, it's like every emotion all bundled in one. And I sat back and thought about it for a long time. I'm seeing streamers give up on the game. They're like, the game's not where I wanted to be for my channel and whatnot. And content creators say, you know what, I'm over it, I'm done. And I totally understand. Just like with anything, not everybody's gonna stick around. But I'm not gonna let the people who decided, for their own reasons, and I'm pretty sure it's justified in their head, 100%. I totally understand. Like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's reason for leaving down, but I'm saying I don't want those who love the game to be discouraged. I don't want those who are like me, who really like appreciate the game for what it is. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, like the game we love is just gonna disappear because every so often more and more people are leaving. No, I mean, the best way to look at it is the Division is forever changing, whether it be small or whether it be big. Something's gonna change, and yes, there's always going to be something broken. Yes, there's always going to be something that's irritating, that's stupid. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have fun. You're going to do what you need to do to combat that, even if it's frustrating. If you get bodied, you get bodied. You get checkpointed, you get checkpointed. And then you're going to come back out and you're going to have fun. You're going to talk trash. Trash is going to be talked to you. You're going to get clapped on. You might clap. All these things we know as like it's like a Division culture. The culture of this game is nitty and gritty. It's not nice. It's not for every player. And I sat back and thought, like, when I got clapped on, as a content creator, I get all kinds of like extra problems. You know what I'm saying? I deal with more, harassment as far as like people focusing me, people clapping, people talking trash, and it's okay, and it's hilarious. I mean, it gets irritating sometimes, but that's with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet. It's what it's gonna be like. But I'm just saying that's what makes the Division different. And in a weird way, people seek this. If you have like frustration out on your day, you take it out on somebody in this nitty gritty, lawless land that is the Division, and you're able to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Either you get bodied or you body them, get away. The fact that you can run away, all these different things that are like layers of like I said, culture. It's just like something we've all came to understand. Like the fact that we have a symbol that's clapping, and we know that that's bad, we know that that's disrespect, we know that, okay, if he claps on me, I'm going back out there and I'm gonna sit him down. That logic is toxic, but at the same time, it's inspiring. It gives you reason to keep playing. Like, you're like, I'm not just gonna get off. Like, this man, like, I'm gonna kill this dude. Like, that mentality just keeps driving the division. That's why you have so much players that are in the dark zone, just fighting it out, duking it out nonstop to see who's the best, or to see who has the best build, utilizing different things to get advantages over servers. These type of things are the things we overlook amongst the bugs and issues. I get it, there is a lot of unnecessary problems when it comes to the game, but that's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? We as like a player base, we find out a lot of things, glitches, we find exploits, we use what's broken, and the developers have to keep combating that on a daily basis. If something's broken and it's serious, it has to be addressed. Like the whole castle glitch, people think that they should have reacted faster, but the thing is they reacted, and that's what you have to look at. Like, there's always a reason why things take time, or certain things are pushed out faster, because they are able to, and you have to trust them. They created this game for us, you know what I'm saying? They created it for the players. They're not intentionally wiping us out or wiping the players who don't want to play out. It's just not everybody's going to be happy. There's going to be metas that some players hate and some players love. Like the current meta, I think is solid, man. I think there's a lot of things to have fun with, and nobody can really argue that. I think everybody's came to the agreement, okay, this is the most balanced meta, as far as like, you don't have to use one thing. You can snipe, you can throw seekers, you can DPS, you can tank, you can harass, all these different things you're able to do. And yes, nobody likes getting destroyed in the instances. Like, nobody likes getting two-shot by a sniper rifle, even though it's realistic. Nobody likes getting hit fired by a submachine gun, but that's realistic. Nobody likes getting blown up and one-shotted by grenade or seeker mines that blow up and shoot fire all over the place. Nobody likes those things, but like I said, everybody has their role, and that's what makes the game beautiful, and that's what makes the game different. That's what makes the game the division. And I think I just wanted to send like positive waves. Like I said, I want you guys to just breathe with me in sync and realize, like, look, like as bad as the game is, it's still the division, and we still love the division. It's still one of the greatest games of all time. And a lot of people are going to disagree, and a lot of people are going to agree, but for the most part, me personally, if you're on my channel, more than likely you have the same mindset as me, because this is all I preach. You know what I'm saying? I preach life into the game because I see the potential, and I know what it is, and I appreciate it for what it is. So I'm not doing this to try to leech everybody on, like, oh, come back. No, but I'm just saying, if you left the division for your particular reason and you feel like the game isn't where you want it to be, I totally understand, but that doesn't mean that the game is done forever. It may be done for you this patch. Maybe 1.61 will be your patch, or maybe 1.7 will be your patch, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? They're introducing loadout, something we've begged for, and the fact is, yes, it may have took longer than we wanted to, but the fact is that it's here. So that's a quality of life. That shows that they want, they want to please the player, and I have to respect that, and you have to respect that as players. Like, a lot of people don't have that with their game. So yeah, I just wanted to put this out there, let you guys know that I am still in positive minds, and I want you guys just to chill with me. You know what I'm saying? Understand the game, have fun with it, man. Try something new. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Your boy is out.